Give it up for Bushaib on the music. Thank you, Bushaib. Always amazing music. We're going to see more of you. I'm excited to hear more of your music. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Arabian Nights, improvised Arabian Nights. Tonight is our last night of this format. You're going to come on a special night, so we're excited to have you here. Everything that we do tonight is completely improvised. The music, the characters, the plot, everything is created on the spot based on the style of Arabian Nights, or 1001 Nights as they're known in Arabic. Think about like some of your favorite tales that you know, like Aladdin or Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. That kind of style of stories. But we're not going to tell any of those stories. We're going to make up new ones. But first, we have an incredible cast with us tonight. So let me introduce them. First, I would love to introduce Lisa Wang. Lisa, come on up. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, everyone. Thanks, Basil. Excited to be here.
Excited to have you.
Thanks. I'd also like to introduce Derek E.
Yay.
Yay.
Hey, everyone. Happy to be here. Thanks for having me. And I would like to introduce Karen Brelsford.
Hello, everybody. How's it going?
Hey.
I'd like to introduce Tim Orr. Tim Orr's here, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. And I would like to introduce Rafi Fayale, all the way from Beirut.
Beirut.
Hello, everyone. So happy to be playing in this format again. And I would like to introduce Ken Robertson.
Yay, Ken.
All the way from the North Bay.
North Bay. I can tell there's a lag in the responses.
Yeah, not North Bay route, just North Bay.
North Bay.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And Bushaib, like we mentioned, is helping us on the music, and Hillary is our amazing tech person as always, doing all the stuff behind the scenes. So thank you, Hillary. We're gonna get a title from the audience. Who would like to get a title?
I'll get a title.
Great.
Okay, audience, can we get a title for a story that has never been told yet? So just go ahead and put them in the chat. Great. Ooh, look at these. These are great. I'm gonna, one of the first ones I saw was the honey jar. I'm gonna take the honey jar. Thank you.
Right, the honey jar. That's our first title. Who wants to get another one?
I'll grab one. Can I have another simple title of a story that should be in the 1001 Nights, but they just forgot to write? I'm looking back over these. Three Lovers. Three Lovers.
Rafi's excited about that one. All right.
I'm with you, Rafi. We're simpatico, brother.
And a third title.
There's one I saw early, and I feel like I want to grab it because it just made me go, oh, and it's called A Basket of Death.
Cool. That's it's very different titles.
Yeah.
Let's repeat those. Lisa, what was yours?
Great. Mine is the honey jar.
The honey jar. Ken.
The Three Lovers.
Three Lovers. And Karen's?
A Basket of Death.
Great. So Hillary is going to put up a poll with those titles, and then you're going to vote on the title that you want to see the show based on tonight, the very first story. So go ahead and vote. This is your chance. I see things are beginning to trickle in.
That's a hard choice.
I know
They're all so good.
Those are very good titles.
Wow, it's very close.
Basil, no matter which title wins, we're still going to tell the story that we rehearsed earlier, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the one you have the script for, Tim.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just gonna insert the title of whatever it is just in there.
Okay.
Go ahead and vote. You have a few more seconds left if you haven't gotten it in. Craig wants to combine all the 3 titles into one.
That always
funny.
sounds like a good idea and kind of like doesn't
Uh-huh.
work. Yeah.
One more second. All right, I think we have a winner.
What is it?
Basket of Death. Karen, you snuck in there and got your title. Now it won.
All
So,
right.
we now present the fully improvised Arabian Night Tale, A Basket of Death, with music by Bushaib.
My king, come to bed.
Yes, I was just pacing the room. I haven't been able to stop thinking about what you told me last night.
Yes, the story. You were very enticed by it.
Yes, yes.
Basket of Death.
Yes, this isn't going to be like the honey jar, is it? Because it's another receptacle story.
No, it's not. This one will entice you and keep your attention, surely.
Of course, of course. You've done something different with your hair.
Oh, no, it must be the lighting. Do you like it? Is it to your liking, my king?
I always like your hair, Shahrazad. You know that. Or if I haven't told you, let me tell you now.
Thank you, my king. Shahryar. Well, I do want to tell you the story of A Basket of Death. It starts out with 3 brothers. Their father had just passed away, and their father was very rich. These brothers, they had grown up not ever having to work a day in their life because they were very rich and spoiled. And this story starts as they are preparing for their father's funeral. There are many things that they must take care of.
Well, brothers, which will you
Yes.
take care of? I will arrange for the musicians to sing the most beautiful dirge for our beloved father.
Well, I will find the mourners to come and mourn for our father. Jalal, you'll do the musicians, and I, Waleed, will do the mourners.
Brothers,
As always, I am here to serve you. I'm like I served your father. I am also here to serve you. Whatever you
Baba,
need, I'll be here.
Babak, thank you for being here as our servant, but this is a discussion amongst brothers, Babak.
I leave. I'm very sorry. I will leave now. Take care, guys.
Thank you, Babak.
How did father put up with him for so long?
He's a wonderful servant. I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Yes, he's a good servant. Sometimes I think he is too good, if you know what I mean. He's always there helping us whenever we need it or not. He anticipates every move and knows exactly what would delight us. And sometimes I feel like I'm too spoiled with him.
Well, I wish he knew what would delight us now that father has passed away and we don't know what we should do next.
Yes, Jalal, I know. Do you know what we should do next, Farid?
I'm thinking that our servant is trying to tell us something by his non-actions. It's perhaps a lesson that we are to learn on our own. It is something that father said we did not do enough. And in his death, perhaps this is how it is best we honor him, by learning something.
Yeah. Learning something?
Yes, I know. As preposterous as that sounds, it's true. We have lived a charmed life all these years, and
Learning something is for people who can't pay other people to do things. Oh.
that is true, but perhaps if we didn't have father, we would not be able to pay for things. And now that father is gone, we could very well lose everything.
Babak.
Did anyone call me? No?
Babak.
Okay, I'll go. I hear my name somewhere. I'm gonna go see who's calling me.
He can always hear my voice, no matter where I'm in the cellar, Babak.
And I'm coming.
Where I told you.
Well, Farid, either way, we have to prepare for our father's funeral. We have to do whatever is needed.
Babak.
We'll prepare.
My sons. They think I'm dead, right?
Yes, they think you're dead, and they're trying to figure out what to do next.
Yes, of
They
course.
have no idea. They have no idea what to do. They are lost.
Yes, of
Wait,
course.
it's working. It's
Yeah,
working.
Remember our plan. We want to see who will learn something.
Learn something. Exactly. Yes.
What did you do to your finger?
Oh, the snake bit it. My snake
bit?
pet.
Again?
Yeah, I have a snake pet. Remember
Of course.
the
It
pet,
bites you
the
all
cobra
time.
pet I keep. Yeah. She bit it, and it's fine. It's gonna be fine. That's not the first time. It's
No.
not the first time. Here, I don't have a finger here. It's gone. Totally gone.
I tell you,
I am
it's
the.
dangerous to keep a snake.
I know, but it's okay. I love it.
So I'm going to hide here. Remember to report back to me.
I will keep reporting back to you. Don't worry.
Go.
So that's why I think we should just pay everyone in town to be mourners, Ibrahim. It makes sense.
All right, Jalal, I will ask everybody, since my father was beloved by all. I will invite everybody in town to be mourners.
Excellent. And I will make sure that the singers I get to sing the dirge come from out of town, so we won't be impinging on the mourners.
Yes, we shall have more people come to this funeral than even the king himself.
Father would.
Nobody hear the doorbell? We are at the door. We are singers for the dirge.
I will get it. Babak!
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 Babak, we don't see you yet.
Where is he? He's always here when we don't need him. Now that we do you even know where the front door is?
No,
Let me see if I can find it.
Hello, I just let myself in. Hello.
Oh, hello.
The door, it was unlocked and we came in. We are singers that you have hired for the dirge.
My brother Jalal hired you?
Did anyone
Yes,
call?
yes,
Yeah,
it is
okay.
Latifa and I. We are singers for the dirge, and we will also be mourning for the funeral, and we expect to be paid handsomely for this, yes?
Yes, Babak deals with all the money. He will give you everything. So it's
I will
Latifa.
do-
What is your name?
Yeah. I am
This is
Sarah.
Yola. I am Fatima. Is that what you asked?
I didn't quite hear.
Her name is Yola.
Yola.
I am Fatima, and we are the dirge singers.
All right. Can we hear you sing?
We can sing and we can also mourn very well.
All right. Let's hear it then.
Fatima, you start.
That is a sample of my mourning. That is a sample, but you must pay us more before you get the rest.
Wait, that was your singing. What about your mourning? I want to hear your mourning now.
Oh.
Wow. Well, your mourning is on point. Your singing is suboptimal. So we shall use you as mourners and find somebody else to be singers.
Please,
as long as you pay us
extra
handsomely.
if we beat ourselves.
Yes.
We'll pay you extra for that. Babak, make sure they are paid.
Of course, Jalal. I will make sure they are paid.
Thank you, Babak. Well, we have rooms for you upstairs. This house is huge.
Yes.
Will you show them their room?
Yes, of course. Please come with me up the stairs from here.
Okay. Oh, isn't this beautiful?
Ah, Fatima, this is a wonderful, wonderful house. It is a good thing that we've come in this disguise of being mourners.
I know.
For this way, we can keep an eye on the boys, yes?
Yes, we can keep our eye on them and see if they learn a lesson. I do love that their father has played this trick on them. You know, a trick to see who will mourn the most, who will learn the most.
Right, ladies, you set up here. Use these windows. As we agreed. Yeah. You look at everything. You hear everything. You don't say much. Just okay. Make sure everything is well taken. Yeah.
Yes, Babak.
If you need anything, I'll be here. I am your contact with him. Only me, right?
Right.
Good. I'm gonna leave you now. Do your thing. What?
How is he? How is Daweed?
He's doing very well. So far, so good. He has high expectations from his sons. We three of us know this is too high for those bunch, but let's see. He wants to prove something. Let's see.
It's me. I snuck up the back stairs. I had to get out of the cellar for a few minutes.
But
Dawood, let me give you a kiss hello. It is good to see you again. Oh, surely your heart must ache to see your sons, for they are not mourning your death.
Oh, they are trying to mourn in their own way, and yet none of them know how to do anything. They don't know where the front door is to their own house that they grew up in. They are not intelligent men. Now, I was not afraid to come up the back stairs. I know that they probably don't even know where they are.
And I didn't even help them open the front door so that they learn where it is.
Baba!
You had to let yourselves in. I have to go. I have to go.
Come
You stay
find
here.
me.
I'll go
I
see what they
don't
want.
know where I am. Just find me and help me.
I'm afraid it may be hopeless, but watch them. Help Babak find out if any of them can gain any wisdom from believing I am dead. Believe me, I would kill myself, really kill myself, if I thought it would make them smart, but I just don't know.
No, Dawood, you mustn't. You must keep faith.
Yes.
Remember the story. Remember the story of the bear who had the honey jar.
Oh.
Don't you remember what happened in that story?
Oh, the bear with the honey jar.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, it was, of course, it was the story of a brother and a sister, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was.
Rahim and Noor, yes?
Yes, Rahim and Noor, they were brother and sister, and they weren't very bright.
No, but
And one day
they were mischievous.
they were very mischievous. And they were walking in the forest one day
Oh, yeah.
when they came upon a very big, scary bear.
Big scary bear. That's right. That's right. I remember now. And they were poor. They were poor. So when they smelled his honey, they wanted his honey, didn't they?
Yes, they were.
Yes.
Brother!
Nor!
Hello, brother.
Oh my God. I can't believe that we stole another rug.
Oh, we will make so much money once we sell that rug.
Yes, old man Babo, he never knows what's happening to him. It's so great.
I love that we live free. You and I, brother. I love that we live free and we steal what we need.
That's right.
We can do anything.
That's right, Noor and Rahim, the thieves who stole everything.
That's right, Rahim.
Did I hear thieves in my woods?
Rahim, did you hear that?
Sounded like it was coming from behind me.
Where are these thieves that brag of thievery in my woods?
Woods.
Doesn't quite sound like a man.
No, Rahim, it doesn't. It sounds otherworldly.
Hello?
I am not a man.
It's not a man.
What are you?
I am a bear.
Oh my God. Please.
Don't think of trying to outrun me. You can't, little people.
Oh.
And don't think of trying to climb a tree, thinking that will keep you from me. That
I don't think
doesn't
that.
work.
What are we to do, Noor?
I don't know. I've never seen a talking bear before. Ooh.
Listen. Don't kill us. We could give you the rug that we just stole.
What need does a bear have for a rug?
To sit on? Surely it must be softer than the leaves and branches that you rest on it in the evenings.
I like leaves and branches. But if you want to do something for me, I have a task that will spare your lives.
Yeah, of course. Anything, right, Noor? Anything.
Yeah, we'll do anything.
I want you to take this jar, this big jar,
I've got it.
and climb to that hive of bees over there, the very, very big one, with lots and lots of bees. and fill that jar with its honey.
But they'll sting us.
I'll kill you.
Oh,
Which would you prefer?
nor would it be better to be stung 1,000,000 times by bees or torn apart by a bear
And eaten.
and eaten?
Raheem, I think our only choice is to try and to get the honey, or else the bear will kill us now.
Okay, bear. We'll climb up to that tree and get the honey.
I will be watching your every move.
Raheem,
I guess we should go.
we should. And then let's promise never to come to this forest again. I don't think it's safe here.
Don't think so either.
All
Right. Hold my hand and we'll go.
right.
Oh, I never thought this would happen to us.
There's more and more bees as we get closer.
We're gonna be okay.
Are we?
Listen, I'll climb up and get the honey.
All right.
You stay here.
All right. Be careful, Raheem.
I will.
Raheem, wait.
What?
Be careful. Like the little prince did. Remember the little prince and the mouse, the story?
I kind of remember it. The prince.
Yes.
Prince.
The little prince. He was locked in his room for being a bad prince.
That's right.
But he was still brave. And the only way he became brave, well, it all begins with him in his room alone. All by himself. And there was a tiny little notch in the wall.
Yes. And the mouse would come and visit him. It was his only friend.
It was his only friend.
I remember this.
I am. You know, they say I'm a bad prince, Mouse. They keep telling me I'm a bad prince, and I have to stay in my room because I am a bad prince.
Why don't you do something about it?
What can I do about it? You know, like everyone thinks I'm a bad prince. Even my father, my mother, my brothers, my sister, everyone. I'm not going to change the whole world.
How old are you now?
I'm already 20 years old.
You're already 20 already?
Yeah.
Well, what makes you a good prince?
I'm a good prince because I am my parents' oldest son.
Oh, well, let's see. If you're the oldest, that means that you must have some good qualities.
I do.
Like what?
I am a good hunter. I hunt very well.
Oh, well, let's see. What else do you do well? I've never seen you bring any dead animals into the house.
I like to keep them out there in the forest after I hunt them.
You were so afraid of me when we met that you wouldn't even kill me. You made me your friend. Ooh. See?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny, Mouse. It's not funny. I am going through a big hardship here, and you are making fun of me. What kind of a friend are you?
Well, you say you're a good prince, but I don't know what you're good at.
I'm. You know what? I don't know either. Okay. Why don't you tell me what I'm good at?
I know. I could pretend I have a big heart, and I could give you some lessons on how to have a big heart.
How can one have a big heart? Give me a lesson. I want to learn. I want to be someone who has a big heart.
Smile. tell me, hey, it's great to see you.
Hey, it's great to see you.
But you have to mean it. I mean, it has to come from in here. Right now, it's coming out of here, but it's not coming from here.
Okay. Hey, it's great to see you.
Okay, hang on a second. You told me last week I was your only friend, right?
Yes, you're my only friend. Everyone thinks I'm a bad prince. Nobody wants to be friends with me.
Okay. So you must really love me, right?
Yes, I love you. I know I love you. Of course I love you.
So tell me, like you really love me.
It's great to see you. It's always great to see you.
Yes. This is a great skill.
Okay. So I need to love everyone
Kiss me.
and feel this to them?
Kiss me and you'll see what happens. See, I'm actually a beautiful woman.
Oh,
And the mouse became a beautiful woman. But I can't tell you what happens next.
What do you mean? What do you mean you can't tell me what does that mean? You can't, why not?
Because it is so late right now and I must go to bed.
No, it can't be late. What time? Oh my goodness. Was the whole night passed already?
And you have so much work to do tomorrow. I shall continue the story of what happened when the mouse became a beautiful woman.
Yes, you get distracted. You're telling me this great story and you tell me these other stories, which are great, but I want to hear what happens with the basket of death.
Oh, I shall continue tomorrow night.
Okay. Be careful on your way out. There's a new piece of furniture in the hallway. Don't trip.
Good
See you
night,
later.
King. My king, I cannot hear you.
Did you trip on the new table in the hallway?
No, I made sure to go around it like you had suggested last night. I am now settled in and I've been waiting for you.
I want to hear more about the basket of death and also what happened with the
I didn't know you had more than one honeypot story. This is amazing. I want to hear what happens with the brother and sister in the woods.
Yes. Well, they were telling this story about the prince and the mouse, for they were trying to save their own lives from the bear and the bees. But something they were trying to remind themselves of the story of the prince and the mouse, because the story gave them much strength, because we left off where the prince had just kissed the mouse and the mouse turned into a beautiful woman.
Right.
The prince had never seen another person before because he had always been trapped inside his own room.
Yes, of course. I understand that.
You are extremely beautiful. You are nothing like the mouse that you've been the whole time I've known you. And I don't know what to say. Can I kiss you again?
You
No?
don't want to know why
Yeah.
I was a mouse and now I'm no longer a mouse?
Yes.
I've cast a spell on you and now you're frozen. And now I've uncast it.
Am I still frozen?
No. You offended me by telling me that I didn't look good as a mouse. And now I froze you again.
What's wrong?
You said that I didn't look good as a mouse. And I didn't like that. You know, the reason I became a mouse is because I had 3 lovers, and all of them loved me. And my sister, who was also a sorcerer, didn't like that because she didn't have any of the lovers, so she made me into a mouse. And then I came to this palace because I was hungry and there was a lot of food here.
You know, I don't care about anything from your past. I just care about you as my friend the mouse, and now as this beautiful lady who is here.
Well, maybe you should learn how to use your heart more, and then you will be free from this room. Do you truly love me for who I am and not what I look like?
Of course I truly love you for who you are.
So you wouldn't mind if I turned back into a mouse?
I loved you as a mouse. I just told you that a few minutes ago. I loved you as a mouse, and now I love you even more because you are very beautiful.
So you like me because of the way I look, and not because of who I am?
No, I love you because of who you are, and it has nothing to do with what you look like. A mouse, a beautiful lady, a man, whatever you look like, I'm gonna love you.
All right. Then you shall have me.
Do you think we can get out of this room now?
Well, you're gonna have to turn into a mouse like me.
Can you turn me into a mouse?
I'm sorry?
Can you turn me into a mouse?
Yes. Kiss me and we'll both turn into a mouse.
There, now I am a mouse, and you are a mouse as well, even though
I'm a
you
mouse? Oh, I sound like a mouse. I don't know. Do I look like a mouse?
No, you don't. But that's another story. I don't want to get into it right now. But you're very small, and we have to decide. Are we going to live together as mice or as people?
No, I can live with you as you want me. If you want us to live together as mice, we live as mice.
Yes, Let's do it then. Hurry. If we get downstairs, there will be cheese left out because it's just after lunchtime. They always leave cheese out after lunchtime. They forget it's out and they don't wrap it right away or put it away. And we can have about 10 minutes to steal it. But if we wait any longer, we won't be able to get down there in time.
Let's go and have the cheese.
And so, brother, remember, then the mouse was happy because the mouse found love. But I have a feeling that bear might be like the mouse because animals don't just talk. And I have a feeling that bear might need love.
What are you two yakking about? Where is my honey?
I think you're right. I think I have an idea.
What is it, Raheem?
I'm gonna go to the honey. I'm gonna go see the bees. I think I can save everyone's lives.
Really?
Yes. The story reminds me that, well, even the smallest of animals, they need love and respect. And that's something people and bears don't ever give them.
Oh.
I'm gonna try. You wait here. I'm gonna go to the bees.
Okay.
Right.
Respect the bees too.
I'm gonna try. I hope they speak my language. Otherwise, just know that I love you and you're my favorite sister ever. I couldn't have stolen as many things without you. Okay. I'm gonna go.
Good luck. I'll watch from down here.
Okay. I'll be back. I hope. Bees? Bees.
Yes. Yeah.
Please don't kill me yet. There are millions of you, and I have a proposition for you.
Okay, we haven't had a good proposition in a while, have we?
We have it. Well, here, what's your proposition?
You speak! All I ask is that you fill this jar with your honey.
Why should we do that?
In return, I will teach the bear to be your friend. And in return, the bear will never attack you.
What?
And in return, my sister and I will steal whatever you need for your hive.
Let me confer with my fellow bees.
Have him throw in the nice clothes he's wearing.
Yeah,
Clothes.
and maybe a bedtime story.
We'll do it, but we want your clothes too. And what was that? A bedtime story?
Yeah. I mean, it's just a real short, thing to make. I can't sleep otherwise.
We want your clothes and a short bedtime story.
Tell him to take his clothes off right now. I want his shirt. I want.
Oh, I don't want those pants.
How about I give you? Can I hand you the jar? And while you're filling the jar, I'll remove my clothing.
Okay, and while you're doing that, tell us a bedtime story.
Okay. Once upon a time, there was a bear. You see, and every day, here's my vest.
What's happening?
And every day, the bear would look around for a nice place to sleep. And one day, the bear was crawling down to the oasis, because you see, this bear lived in a giant desert, you see. And one day, the bear went down to the oasis, and what did he find?
Water?
What did he find?
Water?
Bear on the left, what did he find? And bee on the left, what did he find?
Water?
Water! The bear found water. That's right. So the bear laid itself down on the water and slept, the deepest sleep it ever slept, until finally the bear awoke. And when the bear awoke, it discovered it had lost its arms and legs and became a seal. The bear learned that it could catch as many fish as it wanted because it was now much faster than any bear that had ever lived before. Here's my shoes, bees.
Ooh, nice. Oh, very nice.
Welcome.
We can make a home in here.
And ever since then, the seals lived in the oasis and ate as many fish as it liked. The moral of the story is, when you can, give water a try.
That was a very good story, really.
Thank you. As you can see, I am now naked. May I have the bottle of the honey jar, please? The jar.
Oh, yeah. There you go. There you go.
Thank you.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you. Another small little extra jar. Oh, another small little jar. Oh, bees, thank you so much. You've saved my life and my sister's life.
Yeah, get out of here. Go.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're gonna go.
You know, we could have gotten more for him than the clothes in the story.
That's true.
Sister,
Brother!
I brought so many jars of honey,
Oh,
and I'm alive. I'm naked, but I'm alive.
oh, you are.
Yes.
I'm amazed. I didn't think you would make it. I saw so many bees swarming you.
They were taking my clothing, and I gave them a wonderful story.
So they didn't sting you. That is amazing.
They did not.
Have you brought my jar of honey?
Yes, we've brought your honey, sister.
Yes.
Let's give the bear the honey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bear.
All right, sister. We've brought your honey.
Yes.
Sister, here you go. Yes, I hope that worked. Is that to your liking, bear?
You filled up the whole jar.
Plus, there are at least 50 extra small jars that the bees have given me.
Very well. You have fulfilled your end of the bargain. You may go. And for all of the extra jars of honey you have given me, you shall always be a welcome guest in my woods and receive my protection.
Bear, there is one last thing.
Yeah.
The bees have asked you to not destroy their hives anymore, that they will gladly give the honey to you if you just leave them alone. There's no need to destroy their homes.
Well, I suppose I could do that if I still get honey.
Thank you, Bear. Sister, I think we should leave now.
I think we should leave too. We need to be more careful, brother.
We sure do.
Babak.
And so
Yes. I'm coming. What's up?
And so remember, David, it was that story where their brother and the sister, they learned. They grew from that experience.
You know that story they just told us about the bear, the singers?
Yeah, what about that story?
I came down here to the cellar to think about it. And while I was down here, one of my generals, who knows I'm down here, he brought me this notice. It says our enemies are attacking from the north and the south.
Oh, wow. They must have heard you're dead. And they're attacking. They want to make the best out of the situation.
Exactly. Thank you for bringing my hookah, by the way.
Of course. I know you can't live without your hookah. Imagine you spending the coming months here without your hookah. You will die. You can't.
Babak, don't you see this is an opportunity for us to see what will happen with my sons? I should come back to life if we are going to win the battle, but if I come back, I will never know if my sons are worthy of leading our army in battle.
Jalal, I have got the mourners. They're upstairs. They can't sing, so I've found other musicians that will help us with the music. And I've brought the food. I've talked with Mahmoud, who brought us all the food. Everything for the funeral is well prepared.
Brother, we have bigger problems.
Yes, Jalal?
Our father's enemies are amassing outside the gates.
My father would know exactly what to do. Perhaps we should go and talk to General Mustafa and see if we can find a way to keep the enemies at bay.
Yes, yeah, do that. Should we do it or should we have Babak do it?
Babak is just a servant. He wouldn't know how to keep an enemy away.
You're right. It's not something servants know how to do.
You know, ever since my father would have the generals in his home, I would sit there and listen to them talk about military strategy. I was always mesmerized by it.
I too. I would sit on the other side of the room. I remember that. What was it he always said? Let's say it together.
Yes. The moment
you can find.
You say it. We can't say it all together. Just
the moment you can find the enemy's weak spot, you should pounce without hesitation.
Yes, the moment you find the enemy's weak spot, you should pounce without hesitation.
That was it.
Yes. Let us go to the general. Yes. Jalal, we can try to replicate our father's wisdom.
I have a better idea.
Yeah.
You go to the general. I'll go around where he can't see and see if I can find a weak spot.
Yes, Jalal, that is wonderful. Find me at the general's house, and perhaps we could defeat this enemy once and for all.
And I even know where the front door is now.
Me too.
Yes, welcome. Welcome. How can I help you?
My lord, I've come because I'm sure you have heard that the enemies surrounding our city.
I heard they are, and I have also been rallying my troops, and we are on standby waiting for orders. You know, we cannot move without orders from the court.
Yes, well, you know, my father, being the rich man, is the ruler in the absence of a king, and since he passed away, one of us needs to substitute in his place. My brother Jalal is finding the weak spot of the enemies from the north and the south, and I've told him to come here. But until then,
finding the weak spot.
Yes.
I see you are strategizing militarily. Oh, impressive.
Yes, well, my father used to sit down with the generals before you, and strategize about military conquest. And I have been listening to him and absorbing it without knowing. I know about there is a secret passway that we can pass the food. Even though the enemy surrounds us, we can still pass food inside the city.
Very true. You know very much indeed.
Farid.
So what do you recommend we do?
I had an idea.
Yes, Farid?
This idea about the food being passed around. I thought we could fill baskets of poisonous fruits and deliver those to our enemies.
Farid.
Pretend that we're surrendering and we're throwing a picnic, because who wouldn't like a picnic?
Yes, Farid, that is a brilliant idea. We would be able to defeat an army without even raising a weapon.
That's right. I was going to give baskets to all of our enemies.
Men, good news, everyone, gather round. King Dawood's idiot sons have surrendered without us even attacking the kingdom. And they are throwing us a picnic with fresh fruit.
Wonderful. I shall put my blade away.
When is the last time we had fresh fruit and a picnic?
It's been a long time.
Come. I'm sure that we will enjoy it and take over the kingdom without a problem. Come, let us go.
Let us go. Fruit.
I hope they have tangerines.
Oh, look, my brother, they can't stop themselves. They're eating so much from our baskets of death.
It's working.
Yes, Farid.
Look at them eat.
They have bound.
Look, they're falling one at a time.
With banana.
It's some slower than others, but they're all falling. We've done it, brothers.
We've done it, brothers.
Damn it!
We have defeated our enemy's armies without firing a single shot or raising a single sword.
No, we did it all with fruit.
I think we all learned something today.
What is wrong?
Our father is still dead. He would be so proud of us right now.
He would be very proud.
He always talked to us about being better.
He would commend us and tell us that we're good sons.
No,
Brothers, come, let's all embrace.
Look over here, my sons. Look over here.
I almost think I hear his voice.
Father!
The ghost of our father?
Is that the ghost of our father?
Are you real?
I'm real. Touch me.
It's father!
Father, you've done something smart. Don't act stupid now. I'm real. Babak told me what you have done. He told me how you have killed the enemy without a single fight or injury among our people.
Yes, we work together.
Yes.
Well, that is wonderful. Oh, look.
No, father!
Father!
Fruit is poisonous.
Did you get that out of the basket?
Yes,
Oh, Father, you're so stupid.
I am. I forgot that you killed them with fruit.
Father.
This is what I came to tell you.
What, Father? What?
Before you die, Father, tell us.
Tell us.
What
Hold
I'm
on
trying
just
to
a little
tell
longer,
you,
Father.
Father!
Yes.
it's the secret to ruling our kingdom.
Yes. What is it? What is it?
It's-
Father!
There's only one thing.
What?
Yes, tell it to hurry.
There's only one thing you have to remember.
Yes,
Yes!
just say it.
It's
You could have said it by now! Why? Father, no!
Are the mourners and singers still at the house?
Yes. I don't know if I want to pay for a father funeral anymore.
I'll go fire them.
That's it. That's all, Sherazad. That's it.
Yes. The father, he was killed by the basket of death.
So he did something stupid at the end, and then
Yes. Right before he was going to give them the secret.
I think can I guess what the secret is? Because I bet this is the story you're going to tell me tomorrow night.
What is it?
The secret to find true love. Are there three brothers? Are they going to find three lovers?
Yes, that is a story that we will continue, but I'm afraid I'll have to continue it tomorrow night.
All right.
I grow tired.
If you must. Sleep well.
I will. You sleep well, my king.
Can't believe he ate that fruit. I think that's stupid. That is very stupid.
Give it up for Bashaib. Thank you so much. Everybody come back on. Everybody come on. Woo, yay. Awesome. Thank you everyone for being here. That was fun.
Yeah, thank you.
We have a few minutes. If anybody has any questions, feel free to put it in the chat. We'll try to answer them.
Basso, while you're telling him that, I want to say that this, you know where this is from, right?
Yep.
This is from the souk, the most famous souk in the world, I think, the old souk in Damascus. When Basso took us there, I bought this. It's the head of the pipe goes here.
Yep.
Right.
I was surprised that you used it, which was really funny.
I wanted to use it just so you'd notice it in the show.
I feel so like honored that you brought it in. Are you all part of Bats Improv?
As far as I know.
Well, Rafi is visiting us from Beirut. He's actually never been to Bats. Like he's done classes. Like he knows a lot of Bats people, but he's never been inside the Bats theater.
Except for these last 2 weeks.
We're gonna get him here.
Virtual theater you've been through, but not the real theater.
Yeah, that's right.
Actually, Tim was like Rafi's like teacher. Like he kind of spent a lot of time in Beirut, right, Rafi?
Yeah. It's this is actually how I know Bats, actually, through Tim. He's been here so many times. Actually, he was a big part. I mean, I shouldn't be saying this in front of him, even behind him, but I mean, he's been here so many times. He was an essential part of starting an improv scene here for as long as it lasted, and then and part of that was getting to know a lot about his experience with Bats and his other groups. So, and this is how I got to know about all these players. I met some of them in festivals, but Bats was always in the training room with us in one way or another.
Yeah, I've had the pleasure of playing with Rafi a few times. I was excited to have that he can join us right now. What time is it right now, Rafi?
7 a.m.
Okay.
7:06. Yeah.
I didn't know improv could be done before 11 a.m.
Me neither. I don't know. And I barely know what I just did, just so you know. I can go like, oh, that was a great dream. I had a great show with Bats. I go like, was that a dream? Was that
the audience didn't hear this story, but Basso and I were in Dubai a few years ago. Basso was presenting this format at a festival, and he brought Rafi over from Lebanon. And then during the course of the show, Rafi got frozen. He got killed. Like he was hardly in the show. And then tonight in the first scene, the brothers show up and they go away. And I'm like, oh no. Oh no.
My favorite part when he actually freezes, like when he freezes in Zoom, and I was like, oh, not again. Not my fault this time.
I thought it was a metaphor for his frozen heart.
I came out at the same time as Rafi, and I was hoping I had the same hit as Rafi, that I was going to be the servant and leave. But then before I got to speak, Rafi did it. So we had the same exact hits.
I saw that.
So Rafi, I tried.
That's actually
on the same wavelength, though.
That actually was funny. I was thinking like the fourth person would have been an adopted son or something. Maybe Baba was an adopted son who is playing as a servant.
If there's
with the 3 winning sons that were there, I mean, you definitely have to. That's not a strong family tree.
Yeah, I know. You're probably better off not being part of it.
Yeah, adoption's a great idea. Yeah.
With the dad.
I love the call. Who made the call? Who made the call that when Lisa and Karen did the wailing that was the singing, and now they wanted who said that?
It was me.
Basil,
That was
I asked,
really
I was like, show us, I want to hear you singing, and then they wailed, and I was like,
that was so funny.
I was like, great, let's hear you wailing. And he was like, he was so funny, like, as you guys did it.
That was my favorite line of the night.
Yeah.
Here's something I didn't use in the show. Anything else have something cool that they didn't use?
I've been wanting to use this for a while, but I haven't. So
Oh, nice. Does it have a light in it?
yeah, it has like a little light inside that flickers.
I did not expect to be using sunglasses in period.
That was
Story.
awesome.
Lisa, that was brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the fact that all of us had sunglasses close by that we could kind of come up.
I kept thinking, like, what can I put on to be like a bee? And then I was like, oh, like bug eyes. And then I was like, that's the only thing. Yeah. So
It took me a while because I was thinking, I'm looking at everyone. They all have these glasses. I was like, what? Did we have to have glasses? Is there an email I didn't get? And I ran and I got my glasses.
I can imagine all of us running through our house. I can imagine all of us running through our houses to get our glasses at that moment. That was so great.
Yeah.
I know, like Top Gun glasses, so they're not quite work for bees, but I was like, well, fuck it, we're just gonna do that.
We had the dubbed mouse too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. That was so cute.
that was my favorite moment. I loved seeing everybody else come on with the sunglasses too. That was so much fun to do.
How did it happen that I wound up dubbing you, Basil? Did you come on right as I started
You
to
were
talk?
talking, and I was like, is Tim gonna come on? Because we have the filter on Zoom, and I was like, we should use that mouse filter. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna come on and let Tim dub me.
That was cool. I liked it.
Yeah. So
Yeah, Robin just said you must have a lot of crazy props at home. Yes, and no matter what you have, there's always something that gets called for that you end up running through your house to grab.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to at some point. I wish we would have like a behind the scenes camera so you could see the story and then see all the really stupid stuff that we do, running around, crawling under the cameras, all of that to, for the stories.
yeah, Robin is asking, is that a best exercise for one person to move the other to speak for them?
Yes.
Dubbing is an improv exercise. It's not bats. It's an improv exercise.
Yeah. Speaking of Basil, I love the fact that our little talking at the same time failed miserably. Yeah,
I have no idea what you're saying. Zoom does not really help us. I was like, you say it. You say it.
Yeah. I there's something just wonderful about when something like that just goes up in flames spectacularly. Yeah.
Are there any questions? Are we enjoying COVID Zoom shows? We're rocking it. Thank you, Mindy. We're enjoying Zoom shows.
But
They're
it allows
hard.
us to have guests like Rafi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Really
yeah.
cool.
I'm enjoying that part. I'm enjoying the fact that I get to play, with the Bats players after all these years of just hearing about them. So that's working out great for me.
We did the Rafi got a big theater for the first show ever, improv show ever in Lebanon. And he goes, before the show, he goes, watch, when the show is done, the crowd's going to argue about whether or not this is theater. And I go, no, they're going to be excited that you're doing. And he goes, no, watch. After the show, the audience gets in this big argument about whether it's theater or not. I mean, during a Q&A, the audience is arguing with each other and dissing the show. And I got up and I said, you guys, you're being very rude. Rafi just did the first improv show ever in Lebanon. And because I could be rude because I don't live there. He knew his audience.
Tim, you can be rude even if you live here. We all know that.
Actually, if you live there, you have to be rude. So, like, you can't live there. Not. Yeah, like they've enjoyed having you. Robin and Mindy have enjoyed having you, Rafi. I've enjoyed really playing.
Oh, thank you, Robin and Mindy. Thank you very much. I enjoyed last week and this week have been extremely. I mean, I haven't been doing enough Zoom improv shows, and freezing in the show is one example of why not. But for many other reasons as well. And these 2 weeks have been like really a breath of fresh air. So yeah, I've been enjoying them too as well.
You do an Arab story inspired, don't you? In Amsterdam.
We do what?
Don't you do it's not Arabian Nights, but did you and Basil do a story in Amsterdam?
No, we did it in Dubai. We did it
In
so
Dubai. We did this show in Dubai.
No, but the Amsterdam, the place in Amsterdam also. What's the name? of
Oh, the Minarat or whatever that thing is
Yeah,
called.
yeah. You guys didn't do that?
Not me. I think Rafi did.
Oh, okay.
I don't know which show you're talking about, but I've done a lot of shows in Amsterdam, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, okay, okay. That's all right.
Robin, those shows are on Facebook and YouTube. Ken has actually been doing a lot of really amazing stuff to help us with that. So,
yeah, they're on both Facebook and YouTube. So, as a matter of fact, they'll be on right after we're finished. They're streaming in another part of my place right now.
I want to thank Basil for putting together the show idea and also the beautiful backgrounds and the musicians who were so great and everything.
Thank you. I want to thank Bushaib for amazing music. Like, you were amazing. I love it. And he's going to play us out in a second. I loved this was like one of the first shows that we've done where we had a diverse cast, a lot of the new faces have been part of it. So I've been super, super excited to have that, like Derek and Lisa and Karen and, Mark and Larry. So it's been super, super great. And bringing Rafi in. I think this today is the anniversary of the first Zoom show, right?
Yeah.
That we've done. So it's been a crazy year.
And it's also it's World Theater Day.
Exactly, I was gonna say that, but this is not. But
I love you, Rafi.
But this is not theater, so that's a different story.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Sorry.
I would love to thank Hillary. Hillary's been doing a lot of amazing things behind the scenes. So thank you, Hillary. I think that's it.
Thank you, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Bats. Thank you, everyone who watched.
Bye, Rafi. See you soon.
Bye, Rafi.
Bye.